Let's talk about what divine masculine usually feels and experiences love towards his divine feminine throughout the stages of this twin flame journey. And by the end of this video, I will also share how can a divine feminine change her divine masculine's feelings towards her. Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to Soul Alchemy by Shraddha, your safe space for all things spiritual, self-growth and twin flame magic. A divine masculine in a twin flame journey experiences a roller coaster of emotions towards his divine feminine, often marked by deep love, fear, confusion, and transformation. His feelings evolve through different stages. The DM might not always express his feelings directly, but he feels the connection just as intense as the divine feminine, sometimes even more. The difference is that the divine masculine usually processes the feelings internally through silence, distance, and eventual self discovery. The divine masculine's feeling towards the divine feminine are often mirrors of what the divine feminine feels about herself at that stage of the twin flame journey. Because the twin flames are perfect energetic mirrors. Their connection is deeply tied to self perception, healing, and inner growth. Here's how it works. During the initial attraction phase, the divine masculine is overwhelmed and pulled towards the divine feminine, like he's known her forever. Feels an intense connection but doesn't fully understand why. Gets lost in the magic and passion but may struggle to express their emotions. Divine masculine at this stage is reflecting DF's self love and confidence. If the divine feminine is confident, self loving, and empowered, the divine masculine feels drawn to her and begins to admire and respect and even crave her presence. The famous runner chaser phase, which is basically DM's fear and avoidance. During this time, the divine masculine feels exposed, like the divine feminine sees through all their masks and tries to rationalize this connection. The divine masculine sometimes feels unworthy, fears rejection, or even doubt their abilities to meet divine feminine's energy. At this point of time, the divine masculine usually ghosts, breadcrumbs, or emotionally detached while watching from afar. This is the time when divine masculine's avoidance is actually reflecting divine feminine's inner wounds. If the divine feminine doubts herself, feels unworthy, or chases him for validation, the divine masculine mirrors her fears by pulling away or acting distance. If the divine feminine fears abandonment or rejection, the divine masculine mirrors this by running or creating distance. If the divine feminine feels unworthy of love, the divine masculine subconsciously reinforces this belief by not showing up fully. This phase pushes the divine feminine to heal and validate herself without needing external confirmation. The awakening and realization phase for divine masculine is where the divine masculine begins to see the divine feminine as his true mirror. This is the phase where he is forced to confront his wounds. And this is also the stage where divine masculine feels guilt and regret for past actions of avoiding the divine feminine. Divine masculine at this phase struggles with ego, and the divine feminine's energy keeps pulling them back. There are signs, dreams, and synchronicities which constantly reminds the divine masculine of the divine feminine. This is the stage where the divine feminine, on the other hand, is healing. So when the divine feminine chooses self-love and stops chasing, the divine masculine feels the energetic shift, and he may suddenly start dreaming about the divine feminine, feeling nostalgic or sensing her presence. The more the divine feminine loves herself, the more the divine masculine is inspired to do the same and align with the connection. The stage of surrender and healing. The divine masculine at this stage accepts this connection is divine and cannot be ignored and starts working on their own healing, shadow work, and self worth. Realizing divine feminine is his ultimate partner, not someone to run from. The TM in this stage feels a deep longing to reunite with the divine feminine, but also knows that they must evolve first. If the inner work by divine masculine is done, they move towards the divine feminine with clarity and commitment. When the divine feminine is at peace with herself, the divine masculine no longer mirrors her fears, he mirrors her wholeness and stability. Instead of running, he moves towards her willingly with clarity. The more divine feminine embodies self love, wholeness, and detachment, the more divine masculine feels safe to step into their role. Their journey is all about reflecting and healing, not chasing or fixing. Now, think about the time when you were chasing your twin flame, waiting for their text, questioning if they love you, feeling anxious every time they pulled away. How did you feel about yourself in that moment? Were you feeling radiant, confident, and whole, or did you feel unworthy, insecure, and like you had to prove your love? The truth is, your divine masculine was only mirroring what you felt within. If you doubted your worth, they ran. If you feared abandonment, they withdrew. The divine masculine's feelings towards the divine feminine in this journey are deeply tied to how the divine feminine feels about themselves. The divine masculine feels an intense soul deep connection towards the divine feminine, but if the divine feminine is not in self love energy, the divine masculine senses the energy of lack and reflects it back by resisting or running. So, when the divine feminine will shift the energy, the entire dynamic of this twin flame journey shifts. Now, the way to change how your divine masculine feels about you isn't by chasing, convincing, or waiting. It's by becoming the version of you who no longer needs to chase. The moment you step into your power, focus on yourself, and embody self love, the divine masculine starts feeling the loss of your energy and they will start questioning everything. The divine masculine can feel your glow up, your peace, and your detachment. And that's when the divine masculine will start waking up. Please always remember, it was never about making divine masculine love you. It was always about you loving yourself first. It's not about changing them, it's about changing you. Now, I have few tips on how you can change or shift your energy. Tip number 1: stop chasing and start attracting. Let go of the need to control the outcome. The more you chase, the more they will resist. Tip number 2: heal your wounds. Work on abandonment issue. Do your shadow work. Work on self worth and limiting beliefs. If you will fear rejection, they will mirror it to you. Tip number 3: raise your vibrations. Focus on happiness, focus on joy, find passion in life, and find fulfillments outside of them. The happier you are, the more magnetic you will become. Tip number 4: detach energetically. You need to cut the cords with the twin flame. Now, cutting the cords with the twin flame doesn't mean that you are permanently removing them as a twin flame from your life. You need to cut the energetic cords of neediness, of longingness, and expectations. When you will let go, they will definitely feel the shift. Tip number 5: live your best life. Focus on your career, find your passion, focus on fitness, spirituality, and your family and friends. They will definitely feel your glow up. Tip number 6: trust the divine timing. Union will happen when both the twin flames are ready. Your job at this point is to become whole within yourself first. If after this you still feel like there is a need for you to think about your twin flame and ponder on their thoughts, I want you to always remember this: the more you love yourself, the more the divine masculine will love you. The more you focus on yourself, the more the divine masculine will feel your absence. The more you step into your power, the more the divine masculine will wake up. With that thought, I'm gonna leave this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video gave you some insights. Let me know in the comment sections below, what do you think? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more soulful conversations like this. Until next time, keep shining.